Namaste programs, and welcome to the 16th and final leg of the Balkans bush trip. Glad you could have joined me for all of this epic journey. We're going to take off and we're going to head to 186 for 8 minutes 37. Let's go. Start our clock. Ios. As you depart from Naxos on the last leg of your journey, head south across the water towards Ios, a hilly island with cliffs that plunge down into the sea on both sides. Cool. Grab some height plane. Look at these beautiful islands. Still trying to gain some height for our long trip across the water here. We've got fuel. Been an epic tour, and this is the final leg, where we find out whether we get our achievement or not. Been an update, and now suddenly the Cessna 172 requires some trimming up. Little fire level, it's a bit odd. Maybe not so much. Been 2 minutes, still 6 to go. We're heading for that island over there, obviously. And maybe we don't need to trim so much. Let's get some speed up. Yep. Definitely something weird. If I don't, the same with mousing over the navlog on my other screen. As soon as I do that, the plane sort of plummets and turns to the left. Right now, I'm not touching the controller at all, and the plane's slightly drifting to the right. But if I... okay, maybe. It's also slightly drifting to the right. I thought maybe when I was changing camera angles, it was doing the same thing. Take our mouse, put it on our second screen, we only hover over it, and it's doing weird things. And then I put the mouse back on, and now he's going back down. Mouse off, starts climbing, mouse down, and it's just moving the mouse over another screen. It's weird. It's very weird. Alright, 3 minutes 40 of 8:37. Enjoy the Greek islands. We should be about halfway to this island now. I guess we are, yeah. See, it's been an update. Anything new in the cockpit here? Doesn't seem like it. It all looks pretty much the same, although who knows. I didn't see any major issues about the Cessnas. I think there was one change to something to do with the 172, but I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was anything that is going to affect me too much, I think. I could be wrong. Perhaps it looks slightly different. Definitely the graphics seem a little bit different. Ever so slightly. They did add motion blur, which I immediately turned off. I don't know why anyone would want motion blur, but there's no accounting for taste. Alright, we're 540 of 837. Getting there, getting there. .621 of 837. So this must be Eos, a hilly island with cliffs that plunge down to the sea on both sides. I mean, I guess. Kind of not really what I would be thinking if light cliffs and more sort of slow rolling hills. Volcanic, no doubt. Back in the day. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? That's beautiful, that is, isn't it? Alright, 7:30 of 8:30. Another minute to go. We're not going to quite make it to this island. Although we will trust in the purple line, it's more accurate than my counting. Because I started it a bit late and we started off at 0 speed, obviously. Maybe we will. We've still got 37 seconds. And yeah, 8:37's probably a little bit faster than what will do it. So we might just nick the top of this island. There's little roads and shit. Probably still a little bit far out to see if there's any houses, but given I can see a fairly substantial road or two, but certainly along running along the ridge there and in front of us here, I'd imagine there's population. There's peoples. There's peoples on the island. Difficult not to call this iOS, but it is EOS, I imagine. I think there's possibly a little house down there or two. Hello, little house. I guess they are quite, I mean, they're cliffy at the edges there, but I wouldn't call the whole thing a cliff, really. Alright, well we're 9:25, we still haven't turned yet, so we were definitely very slow. Oh, we've got some windmills as well. Oh, an exciting little island. Apple should buy this island. I'm sure they could afford it. Hell, they could probably buy all of Greece. Here we go, we're turning 207 for 218. Okay, reset our clock. Bumpara Bay. From the northern coast of iOS, find your way southwest around the island's hills and outcroppings. Soon you will pass the bluffs and rock formations that make up the Cape of Accra, Fanati, and protect iOS Bay. Apple iOS Bay. Look at this road. Well, there's a fairly significant town slash village leading down to the bay, which must be Kumpara. Kumpara Bay. Kumpara, oh, Bay, oh. About halfway there, going to be turning in about a minute. I mean, would you call it a town? Village? There's not much to it. Bit of a conglomeration of buildings up on the top of the hill there. That's probably where the main, you know, the butchery and whatnot is. The rest are just probably vacation homes. Right, we should be turning in about 20 seconds. Big building on the end there. Bunch of little buildings on this sort of almost an island. I don't know what you call those things that are still basically connected but not really. Islands? Isthmus maybe? Not sure. Don't know what an isthmus is. Here we are, we're turning 131 for 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Although the purple line wants 133. Alright, so 3 minutes 9 seconds, reset our clock. And we're heading to Eos, southernmost point. Again, make your way to the southernmost point of the island, to Cape Ashlades at the base of Madrakia Mountain. Cape Ashlades, Madrakia Mountain. Okay, I guess we're heading to the little point there, which would be the southernmost point. The lake, reservoir thing. More little town. One dude's house just down here all by himself. It's his own road. A little bay. Drug smugglers, no doubt. Pirates, maybe. I've played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I know all these islands are dens of Vikings and shit. Were they Vikings? No, they were just pirates and, you know, Athenians and Cretans and Spartans. I guess they're all out here somewhere. Greece. It was once the center of the universe. Now it's, well, it's still a lovely place, I'm sure. Look at it. But its power has waned. Alright, another minute before we're done. Ish. Another little town over there. Another little beach down here with a road to it, so people use it. God, you'd have to know it was there. How do you even find that road? Genius. Secret little beach. Be turning in about 30 seconds, just a bit under. Might be going a bit fast, so it might turn a little bit earlier, but this is definitely the southernmost point. Yeah, don't get more southern than that. It's directly south as well. It's like a compass. There we go, turning now, 168 for 4 minutes 46. Three guesses where we're headed. Ladies and gentlemen, that there is Santorini. In the distance across the waves you should see a small circular archipelago in the southern Aegean Sea, a cluster of islands formed by the remnants of a volcanic caldera at the site of one of the largest eruptions in recorded history. Make your way towards the northern coast of the largest island. Santorini. I'm sure there's a song about you, but I don't know one, so I'm making up one on the spot. But I'm not a musician, and I cannot sing, but I'm singing about you, Santorini, nonetheless. I hope you appreciate it. Oh, you don't? Okay, well, fuck you then, I'm sorry. Santorini. One minute into this trip, into this segment of this leg, of the last leg. We are on our last leg. Beautiful part of the world. All these little Greek islands, oh, they're so pretty. So pretty, people love them. People love them. Might as well try and lose a bit of height. We don't need to be at 3,000 feet. By that same token, we don't need to not pay attention to our speed. We don't want to rip our wings off, or our engine off. I mean, that would be just as bad. Alright, 2 minutes done of 4 minute 46. Santorini, oh that's right, I said I wouldn't sing about you anymore. I am sorry, please let me land here and give me my achievement. Which I would be actually surprised if I got. The whole having to skip some of the, well, you know, what's the word? Fast travel. The ones I had to redo because I wasn't going to do 3 whole legs again from scratch when I had to reset everything. Oh, it's been a journey. My goodness. And there was that one leg that I ran out of fuel which failed the leg, so I had to do it again, which I did do again. I didn't fast travel that time. Never had to use the get back on track feature. So, as far as I'm concerned, in theory, I should get the achievement. But I don't know. And if I don't, I'm not doing all 9 hours again. Thank you very much. Even with the fast travel. It would still take, what, 16 things? Would probably take about 5 minutes each, so whatever that is. At least, probably, you know, with loading in between, probably take an hour or so just to do the cheat. Uh-oh, don't want to go too fast. Don't want to go too fast. Alright, we are 3 minutes 44, 1 minute to go before we turn towards the airport. Oh, look at the giant windmill over there on that island. This whole segment's just flat as a pancake. What happened? Someone stepped on it? Must have been Zeus. Don't know why my plane decided to climb like a nut, but it did while I was looking around. It's so flat. You'd think if, well, I guess the Mediterranean doesn't have tides, so you'd think that would be very prone to getting wet and drowned in heavy rain or something, or if, you know, lots of wind whipped up the sea. Alright, it should be turning in about 10 seconds. We have arrived at Santorini. Here we go, we're turning. So, 1:33 for 3 minutes 6 sections. This is the final segment on the final leg of the Balkans bush trip. Rijeka to Santorini. I think I'm saying that first word right. I'm just doing it for memory. I could be completely wrong. Definitely no Santorini. It's been about, well, it reckons 9 hours, but I don't know exactly how long it's taken me. Don't know that I can find that out particularly easily. I could probably count up all my videos, but I'm not going to do that. I may, I'm thinking about this, put them all together at like 1000 speed and just do the entire trip in fast motion for a video, but I haven't decided yet. That might be more trouble than it's worth. If I do that, then I'll know how long it took. I can see the airport. So, Santorini Airport. You should arrive over relatively flat coastline. This is the island of Santorini. Follow it around to the southeast. Around halfway down the eastern coast of the island is your final airport. Not a bad place to finish up after a long coastal tour. Oh, we're done! We're done! We're nearly done! Let's not count our chickens before they cross the road. Coming into the airport of Santorini. Hello, Santorini. Look at this all up on the side of the mountain here. That's hilarious. Looking out over the caldera. Just the size of this volcano, though. I mean, Jesus. It must have gone boom. Boom, motherfuckers. Alright, I think we can slow down now. Where exactly is the runways where those two lights are? All of the taxiways are wider than the runway. As you do. I come to visit you, Santorini. I will have a drink. What's that drink that I'm trying to think of? A sangria. Give me a sangria, please. Or is that another island? Or is that Spanish? That's Spanish, my bad. What's a Greek drink? Give me an ouzo. Italian, I think. I don't know what the Greeks drink. My bad. Pretty sure ouzo is Greek. At least I had Greek friends who would, you know, they liked ouzo. Okay, we're coming in. We're coming in. Might be a little bit too fast, too much power. Slow down our power now. Get out, start turning slowly towards the runway. A little bit more. There we go. Try to gauge. We've got too much power, too little power. Looks like too much power. Let's just drop it all the way down. We're a bit high. Crosswind, which we will have to deal with. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We're sort of descending. We might be a little bit down the runway.
500.
Thank you, airplane. It's nice to hear from you for the last time on this trip. And yay, it's going to crash, is it? No, well, that was close, man. I'd be pissed if it crashed now. In any sense of the word. Computer crashing, plane crashing, anything crashing. Let's stop using the word crash and just land this damn plane. Let's get our flare on. Bit of rudder. Land. Back wheels. Little bit of a bounce. Slam on the brakes. We have arrived in Santorini. Will it register? Looks like it will. Bush trip completed. 7 hours and 49 minutes apparently. That can't quite be right. See, it must be because of the fast traveling I did. Wow, well, I didn't hear a note for an achievement, so I guess it didn't work, unless it's going to validate now. Come on. Come on. Please. Next. There we go. Done. Bush trip completed. Well, thank you for watching. That's Balkans bush trip. Don't think I got the achievement, but don't really care. Fortunately, I don't care. So probably do Patagonia next. So you can look forward to that on the channel soon. Thanks for watching. Au revoir. Goodbye. Ciao.